How is everyone doing today? My name is Will Bucklew and you're watching Will's Weekly Fantasy. In this week's video, we're going to be talking about best waiver wire pickups. We're going to be talking about who you should be picking up in your fantasy league to help you be at your top of your game this season. One, we're going to have Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney so far has looked pretty well. He's only a rookie, so he's probably going to have some up and downs. We can expect this, but if he is somehow still available in your leagues, please pick him up now. In the weeks that he has played, he has very clearly been in that offense, just the go-to in that offense, and he's looked really good when he's playing, right? He had that one game where he had like 11 catches or something, 10 catches for like 189 yards. It was really special. He's special, and I think that he's going to have a great rest of the season. And number 2, we're going to have Pat Fryermuth. He has 7 targets each of the last 2 games, and with Ebron out, he at least last game with Ebron out, he showed that he's obviously the better tight end. He'll probably get more playing time now because of that. He just looks great. He had that one really good catch for a touchdown on 4th down that they needed, very timely touchdown, and it was a great catch. I think that he has potential to even get more targets and be a starting tight end in fantasy, because if he's getting that workload, he can do something good, I think. Next, we're going to have Kenneth Gainwell. He didn't have a good game last week, but with Miles Sanders out, he's most likely going to become that number 1 back in the offense, because one thing that he has that the other backs in that offense don't have is he can catch the ball. And he can catch the ball well out of the backfield. And I think that gives him an advantage not only in fantasy, but in the fact that he's probably going to get more playing time on the field than them. Now, obviously, that wasn't exactly the case last week because they got the ball inside, and Jordan Howard kind of just punched it in for them. But I don't think they're going to be blowing out teams like they did last week. So I think we're going to see some Kenneth Gainwell. Number 4, we're going to have Ricky Seals-Jones. He's averaging 6 targets a game, and he's playing a lot of snaps. He's on the field consistently and consistently running routes in that offense, which is just great for fantasy because if you're getting production, you have potential to get more targets. Obviously, he didn't have the greatest of week last week, but in the prior 3 weeks, he was doing very consistently well. And then 5, this is kind of sad, but you do have to acknowledge that this does kind of help out fantasy. Hunter Renfrow and Bryan Edwards. Obviously, not the reason we wanted to see this because of Henry Ruggs. He's not going to be playing anymore, right? After the incident that he had. But any one of these guys would probably be a good pickup because some wide receiver has to step up now. Probably Renfrow would be my choice of the 2, but I think they're both viable options in that flex position if you're in need. And this is going to wrap up today's video. I would just like to thank you for watching and stay tuned until next week.